Raw to the bone. Happy Thursday, y'all. Come on in, come on in. It's another day in the neighborhood. I'm going to start you guys out with the positive vibes because you know what I say. It's going to be a what?
Step one, wake up early, gon' rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Ha! Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Come on.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
What?
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
Today's going to be a good day. Wake up.
today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Good morning, Shirley. Good morning, Val.
Good day.
Wake up. Today's going to be a good day.
Life ain't easy, y'all. I think there's a reason, y'all.
Hey,
Ups and downs, just like every different season, y'all. Sometimes I'm high,
other times I'm barely breathing, y'all.
You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, y'all.
Negative thoughts.
A poison mirror, and full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap
All the bad for the good in my head.
when I'm lost.
So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken.
I got patience.
One day at a time, that's how you operate again. Afloat, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes
temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration.
Don't expect greatness through my best man. I take it. Hey, good morning, Nakia.
Good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Ah, Shirley, right? Well, I'm glad you joined in. Hey, I'm glad you joined in, Shirley, on the TikTok live this morning. So, I jump on TikTok in the mornings, not every morning, because some mornings I'm just running tight on schedule. But this morning I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I normally get up at 6 o'clock in the morning anyway, but this morning I had to get up and specifically drink 16 ounces of water. And then I had to go to the imaging place to get an ultrasound of my kidney. And so I did that this morning. So I came back and I had so much energy. And so I jumped on TikTok. I had time. Good morning, mother. I had time. And so I played my music. And, I try to start out the day on positive vibes because, sometimes I wake up and immediately I start thinking about everything ahead of me. I start thinking about things I got to do at work. I think about the topic on the show. I think about shit I got to do. Just things I got to do. I think about my bills and I have to catch myself and I have to go, wait a minute. First, step into the blessing that you have another opportunity to see another day. First, remind yourself of that. Like I have to talk myself into being present because I go right into the craziness of my day mentally. And I talk myself into, good morning, Tamika. I talk myself into being in the moment. Good morning, Sarita Hicks. Being in the moment, okay? And how I get myself in the moment is music. Music is my thing. Anybody that knows me knows that I will dance at my kitchen counter for hours to music in the house by myself. And so I wake up in the morning, I jump on TikTok because I know that if I'm feeling this way in the morning, if I'm feeling my trials and tribulations on me early in the morning, I know other people are waking up with the same feeling. And so I jump on TikTok and I try to share my morning routine with making my coffee and listening to music and dancing around and singing, because I don't give a fuck what people say. People need people. People need to be inspired, right? Some people have a hard time getting the fuck up in the morning, right? And so I do that. Now, most of the people that follow my live on TikTok, enjoy my live, they're respectful. But then you have the small percentage of people that I have to show up in the room for and let them have it in a as nice and polite as I can. Okay? I let them have it as nice and as polite as I can. I do. Because I never understood why strangers jump on other strangers' lives, right? And start out with the negativity. I be like, you don't even know me. I'm not your auntie, first of all, right? You don't fucking know me. If you don't like my live, I tell people all the time, go to fuck someplace else. Nobody is keeping you here. Then when they keep talking, I don't like to block people, right? Because I feel like you're going to get these positive vibes. If you stay on my live and you choose to stay on my live, you're going to get these positive vibes. But I will mute your ass, shut the fuck up, and watch. And I don't mute you for 30 seconds. No, I mute you permanently. Be quiet. I'm not going to block you. Who am I to block your blessings? Watch me. Right? I don't understand why strange people that don't even know you come on and start out the day negative. Those are the people that need to step into the healing room, because what the fuck is wrong with you? Very confusing to me. But part 2, let me warn y'all right now. Y'all hear my smoke detector beeping in the background. I've already explained this on TikTok, right? I'm explaining it again today because during my conference calls, I'm going to have to explain it maybe. But on this live, I'm going to tell y'all. Yesterday, my smoke detector started to beep. You know when the battery dying, short people life issues. I'm too short. I can't stand up there even if I stood on a chair. And I'm not gonna do it. Okay, the last time my fucking smoke detector acted out, it was in the middle of the night and it triggered the alarm. Okay. And so I had to put a chair down, put a step stool on top of the chair because I'm really short. And I almost killed myself taking the damn smoke detector down off my bedroom ceiling. And so now this smoke detector in here, I call my maintenance man. I'm like, come on now, come the fuck on. Okay. My smoke detector needs a battery and I can't reach the shit and I'm not doing what I did the last time. Come the fuck on in here. It's nothing more annoying than your smoke detector beeping. Look, well, that's me this morning, Valerie. And you know what? I hate it. It's like a fucking thorn in my side. Like I literally wanted to text my maintenance man last night. And I was like, he gonna be like this bitch. Cause I drive my maintenance man crazy. Every time they increase my rent, I promise you, true story. People that know me could tell. I don't be lying. I be telling people come on my show and call me a liar. Every time they increase my rent, I ask for some new shit. I ask for some big shit. I be like, I need a new stove. What's wrong with your stove? Nothing. I need a new one. I need a new fridge. What's wrong with your fridge? Nothing. I need a new one. Why you need a new one? Because you keep raising my rent and you got luxury on the side of the building. Keep my shit luxury. You want to call it luxury? Soon as a fucking knob is missing, soon as I got a dent or a scratch, I'm going to be like, it's not luxury anymore. Come in here and change some shit. And so the other day, when he came in here, this is why he's sick of me. When he came in here, I was like, oh, I got another rent increase. So he just gave me a new refrigerator. I asked for a new dishwasher because I don't give a fuck. Okay. Give me a new dishwasher and come and put some backsplash on my wall behind my stove. Luxury. No, there was no backsplash there when I moved in, but I don't care. As we progress year after year, and you put more rent, more money on my rent, I need more luxury. And I promise you, I asked for it. And so the other day, two days ago, he was just in my apartment because he had to come and replace the tub drain that I broke. When I was wearing all that weave here, my hair kept going down in the drain. And so I unscrewed the tub drain and I cleaned out all that damn hair, and I couldn't get the drain back in. So he came and he gave me a new drain, right? And measured my wall for my backsplash. And I was like, don't make me wait months. Good morning, Deb. And so I just wanted to explain my smoke detector because look, Valerie already said they say black people got the smoke detector going in the background. Why white people's smoke detectors don't go off? Their batteries don't die? White people batteries don't die? The fuck? All right, y'all. Before I even get into reading from the positive thought of the day, I'm going to be reading from Until Today, Ayana Vaughn's aunt. Some of you guys who join my live on a regular basis know that I read from this every day. I do have some other morning inspirational books. Eventually, I'm going to graduate over to them. This book has been holding me down for 3 years. Like I read the inspirations out here to you, and we all are getting the message together, and I do it year over year over year, okay? Because the messages never get old, all right? And so I will be reading a positive thought. But before I get into the positive thought, there's some announcements that I'd like to make. At the beginning of the show, because I'm going to be making these announcements all throughout the show. And guess what? We have trips, y'all. I know I get so excited when I'm about to talk about the trips, but we are in February, and this week, I cannot let this week go by without booking my ticket for March, the March rodeo activities. Coffee with Friends on the go. It's going, going, going. We have the rodeo activities coming up March 8th in Houston, Texas. We will be in Houston, Texas, rodeoing it out on March 9th to Saturday. But first, during the weekend, we have a couple of events scheduled. So March 8th weekend is the weekend that we're doing Coffee with Friends rodeo activity. March 8th will be Wine, Cheese, and Things. We will share the address and the location of where Wine, Cheese, and Things is going to be. Once we know um, everybody's information, their flight information, and all that stuff, we will communicate out the address and stuff like that. I'm not going to put the address out on Coffee with Friends because if y'all ain't coming, you don't need to know where it's at. Okay? What? Yes, Angel. I knew you were going to do it. I knew you were going to do it. So let me just, I'm getting excited, but let me just back up. So we have rodeo activity during March 8th weekend, okay? On Friday, March 8th, we will be going over a book review of this book called All About Love. It's by Bell Hooks. Angel has recommended this book. Cheryl Lee has recommended this book. They both read this book more than once in some cases. And Cheryl Lee's therapist recommended this book. What is love? All about love. We all know that we see love differently, feel love differently, give love differently, right? And some of us take our definition of love and we put it on other people. But let's try to read about what this is about. And let's talk about it on March 8th. We will be doing it live in Houston, watching YouTube, pulling out the chapters that everybody wants to talk about, points that they want to talk about. We will be doing that on March 8th. We're only going to be drinking wine and champagne during the book reading because Debbie is forbidding us to have hard liquor. She said no. And she is Mother Hubbard, and we're going to respect that. So during the book reading, the 90 minutes we're going to dedicate to this book reading, we will be drinking wine, champagne, and water. Okay, if you want some juice, you can have some juice or some soda. All right. For those that are not able to come to Houston, but still wants to participate in the book reading, we will be doing it on Discord on our voice and video channel. Good morning, Smokey. On our voice and video channel. And I will have someone reading off the comments and the questions that people have as we are having the book discussion. Okay. And so this book is on Amazon paperback for $9.99. They do have an audible version if you prefer that. Okay. So listen, this is our path to healing together, right? Now let's step into the room and do this shit. All right. Now, this is not a mandatory assignment. This is for people who are interested in participating in our Reading with Friends segment of Coffee with Friends. All right. Because, everybody grows in their own spurts, in their own directions, and in their own way. All right. So no judgment if you're not a part of this book club. Yes, Angel, I've already explained that my smoke detector started to go off yesterday and I'm too fucking short. I cannot reach it. It's nothing I could do. I'm short. This is the life of a short person that lives by herself. I can't reach the shit. I cannot. I text my maintenance man this morning at 7 a.m. and I said, come on now. I tried not to text you last night. Can you come to the building today and change my battery in my smoke detector? Now, my maintenance man don't live in my building. My maintenance man live like 40 minutes away. Okay, he don't live in my building. I don't know. They don't have any apartments available in my building for the maintenance man. He got to live somewhere else. And so he maintains 3 or 4 of the buildings that this owner owns, and they're spread all over New Jersey. And so I know he is not in the mood to come here and do my battery, but either he gonna do it or I'm gonna have to call one of my tall friends to come over here real quick and do this shit. I can't deal with this. So if my maintenance man don't answer me by a reasonable time today, I'm gonna have to go get some friends to do something about this because I cannot. All right, so back to our events, right? So I shared with you the book reading for the rodeo show that's coming up, right? Now, the next adventure we have is our end of summer soiree. This is from August 21st to August 25th. All right, $50 per person to hold your spot. The money does not come to me. So y'all don't got to worry about me collecting y'all monies. The money, good morning, Pat. The money goes directly to the travel agent. Okay, Travel Joy, aka Avia Banks, is the travel agent / company that is booking this group trip for us. All right. And so $50 per person holds your room. The reason why I start my trips early is so that you could just put $50 down to hold your room, because I know people, it's tight for a lot of people. Listen, it's tight for me, and I got like 6-7 trips planned this year, okay? And so I'm saying $50 if you want to hold your room, especially those that want specific configured rooms. Now, all the rooms are all the same. All the suites look the same, but your view is what determines, your experience, right? If you don't mind having a tropical view, you could probably book whenever, or maybe not, because there might not be any rooms left. But if you are looking for a swim out room, an ocean view room, or something special, those rooms go first. Okay, I booked the swim out room because I never had one of them before. I've been by the ocean several times. I need a swim out room so that I can say I had the experience. And so I booked my room. I paid like everybody else paid. Okay. I put my monies down like everybody else paid, right? All the information you need for this trip is scan the QR code that's on this flyer, go to the booking page link, go to my link tree. Okay. You can scan my code up here. You can go to my Facebook page, my IG page, whatever it is, go to my link tree. The link for the Coffee with Friends Summer Soiree is there. It's everywhere. Do not wait for me to give you a personal invitation, because this is not a personal friend trip. This is a Coffee with Friends trip. This is a chosen family trip. This is for the people who participate in Coffee with Friends. And even some that don't, that want that Coffee with Friends energy. But if you call me on the phone and you go, you didn't tell me about your trip, I'm not even gonna fucking respond. Okay? I'm advertising my ass off. $50 will hold your room. Payments need to be done by July 15th. So you have from now until July to get your payments in. Right? For me, that's $200 a month or something like that. It's better than trying to scrape up the whole thing at one time. So now Angel says she booked her trip last night. Angel, I'm just being nosy. What room did you book? I'm being nosy. Angel says she booked her damn room. Wait, what? All right. I'm sorry if the comments went away because of course my machine acted stupid just now, so I had to reset it. But guys, Angel, what room did you book? I'm just curious to know what room you booked at Breathless, because I know last year we had the elite club rooms. You were up there with me. Actually, you were on the other side because you were closer to the ocean. I was in the center. So what room did you book, Angel? All right, guys, get on this trip. If you're interested in going, we had a ball. This is the third annual Coffee with Friends summer soiree. Um the first room I had, I mean, the first event I had was the ferry picnic under the George Washington Bridge where everyone participated nicely. I love people who can relax, right? You know how you got some people that go, I'm not dressing up. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You know what? People are so stuffy and so serious. But these Coffee with Friends people, when I had the ferry picnic, these motherfuckers showed up with elf ears and dressed up. I loved it. I love how you guys hands down participate in all the activities. Okay, memories, fun, excitement. Okay, and so the second year was last year where we went to Cancun, Mexico, and we stayed at Rio Cucacan, which is also an all adult resort. This year we upgraded to an adult resort. Not only is it an adult resort, but it has adult energy. So you're gonna see some topless folks. You're gonna see some thongs. Even some of the men might be in thongs, right? It's going to be that kind of environment. Shit, I might be topless. I don't know, because I don't have any qualms about taking off my top. And so I'm just saying. Now, a reminder, I will be sending out NDA emails to all those that are going on the trip prior to the trip, where each person has to respond in an email saying, agree, 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 agree. That means that whatever, if you take your ass on this adult trip and you take pictures of somebody's titties, and you come back and circulate their titties on social media and they find out, they got every right to sue you. So go and be grown. Don't be childish, okay? Y'all seen titties and ass before. Act the fuck right. Get your $50 down. All right, so Angel, you got the exhale swim up. I knew it. Yes, that's my boo. 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 Are you coming by yourself, or is our boyfriend, our Coffee with Friends boyfriend Jerry coming? Is he coming with you, Angel? Is he coming? I know you're not leaving Mr. Jerry home. The fuck? Don't leave him. Don't leave him home. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's it. Oh, I do have another trip. Let me just get these trips out the way at the beginning of the show because I'm going to do it again at the end. This is our Friendsgiving. Coffee with Friends on the Go is very busy. Friendsgiving trip. Okay, Angel. Friendsgiving trip. Coffee with Friends. Okay. Our first Friendsgiving was last year, 2023. Okay, in Galveston, Texas. And let me tell you something, the Houston crew hosted us. And when I say hosted us, they picked the house, they did everything. They stepped into the motherfucking room. Okay? And so they won. They won Friendsgiving every year. Friendsgiving is in Houston every year. They won because they hosted the fuck out of us. Okay? And I was like, you know what? Didn't nobody else from any other city, want to host our Friendsgiving? And they stepped into the room and they hosted the shit out of it. and we had a bomb. And so we are doing it a second year. So this is our second annual Friendsgiving in Galveston, Texas, where we rent. This is the exact house we will be in. These are all the folks that have provided their deposits. These are all the folks that still owe their deposits so that I can pay off the house by the end of March. Deposits to due March 31st. Get your monies in. If you're looking for my Cash App, it's in my link tree. Go to my profile. You'll find it. Okay? And all of you guys that sent me the money before, you know what it is. You sent me the first time. Send me your balance so I can get this house out the way. All right? I'm talking to all you names that's on here. Now, there's one or two people that's paid in full. They bougie. And there's one person on here that only owe $50. They bougie, but I love it. All right. So these are our trips. I'm not even ready to discuss the Friendsmas trip yet. The Friendsmas trip is supposed to be in Florida, but I need to get the Galveston house out. I need to get the Dominican Republic trip, Punta Cana, situated and organized, and then I can move into talking about Friendsmas, which we plan to be in Florida, Pensacola Beach or Destin, Florida, somewhere over there in the complicated areas of Florida. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and read the positive thoughts of the day. Today is February 8th. Val, I owe 175. I'm talking to you, me, and everybody. The fuck. Okay. February 8th. I'm going to pay mine, though. I'm going to pay it. The fuck. Like, I got to pay that. I got to buy an airline ticket to Texas. And I was trying to buy my airline ticket yesterday to Texas, but them flights coming back was fucking me up. I got to try again today. I got to try again and try to find a reasonable flight, because coming back, they were like, add $100. I'm like, what? To come home? And the zero ones was Spirit. I'm not flying Spirit. So I got to try again today. Yes, it was, Shirley. Yes, it was. Big fun, okay, and memories. And we're going to continue to build on these memories, okay? Right, Valerie? Did you see the flights? I'm like, what in the fuck, Houston? Fuck. We got to keep trying every day, see what the price drop. That's why I should have bought my ticket last month. I done fucked up again. Shirley done got a ticket for under $150. I'm so mad at myself. Good morning, Brandilla. February 8th. I will note, just a reminder to you guys, new and old, February is is the month of love. All right. And I'm reading from Ayala Von Zon's book, Until Today. It's a daily motivational. Okay. February 8th. I will know love when I realize my life is the sacred and holy ground of love. It is not loving to stay in a place or an experience where you are happy sometimes, sad most of the time. It is not loving to convince yourself that it is okay to stay in a place where you are not loved, honored, and valued the way your heart tells you deserve to be. It is not self-loving, nor is it loving to others involved, to allow yourself to be mentally, emotionally, or physically abused in hopes that things can or will get better. When you participate in actions and activities that are not loving towards you, you are helping them do things that hurt you, and that is not a loving thing to do. It is easy to convince yourself that you must stay where you are because you have no place else to go. I'm talking to some of y'all motherfuckers on this show right now. Y'all know who this message is for. Let me read this last sentence again. It is easy to convince yourself that you must stay where you are because you have no place else to go, or because you know better things, you know things could be worse, or because you know things could get better. How many of you are staying in situations because you think things could be worse on the outside, or things could get better in your current situation? How many of you are staying? Okay? It is easy to overlook things that eat away at your sense of self, your sense of value, your sense of well-being. As easy as it may be to blame someone else, to try to ignore what you feel, to call your pain a sacrifice for love, you are not being loving or wise to do so. Eventually, you will be held responsible for everything you experience and how you have responded to it. You will be held accountable for everything you've experienced and how you responded to it. Love does not ask us to lose ourselves, harm ourselves, or sacrifice ourselves for its sake. If you are being dishonored, disrespected, physically harmed for the love you give, you must ask yourself, am I really giving love, or am I simply afraid to leave? Messages for some of y'all. Until today, you may have participated in being unloving toward yourself. Just for today, allow yourself to stand in the truth, honor, and peace of love. Ask yourself, am I receiving all that I'm giving? If not, ask yourself, why not? Are you receiving as much as you're giving? And if not, why not? Today, I am devoted to loving myself, honoring myself, and removing myself from unloving experiences. Just talked about that with Nakia the other day. Yesterday, we talked so much about how I had people in my life that emotionally abused me, made me feel sad more than I felt happy. And I held on to these people for many reasons. I made excuses for their behavior. I said, oh, it's just the way they are. Oh, they have their own trauma. Oh, this, oh, that. All while sacrificing my own peace. All while not loving myself, even though I thought I was loving myself. But that's not loving yourself. Keeping people in your life that is emotionally taxing to you, that is not making you feel like you want more, want to be more, want to do better. They make you feel more sad than good. Good morning, Theo. When you look around in your circle, look at the people in your life and ask yourself, do these people make me feel good more than they make me feel bad? You know, sometimes we take those small moments in time that feel so good, and we use that to say, we know things are going to get better in this relationship. But if you are sad or unhappy a majority of times in your relationship, guess what? That's not loving. That's not loving to you, to yourself, right? Where is our self-value? Why do we put our own happiness aside so that others can be happy? Why do we make excuses to have people in our life because we feel sorry for them? Do we feel sorry for us? Do we pay attention to how it's affecting us mentally? I didn't. Until I was free. I didn't until I was free. The whole time I was holding on to people that was emotionally draining me. And when these people were no longer in my life, I grieved for a long time because I didn't think I knew how to be in my life every day without these people, right? But once I was free, and once the grieving subsided, a new feeling came. It was like an exhale. I never felt so much peace. I wasn't loving myself, right? And I'm the one that'll walk around and be like, I love me more than I love anybody else. I was loving them more than I was loving myself. And now, because this feels so freeing, whoo, I cut motherfuckers off easy now. I be like, I had a taste of that freedom. I know what it's like not to be a hostage, okay, to my empathetic side. I know what it's like to try to stand up boundaries. I'm still getting better and better with my boundaries, but I'm standing them up, right? Good morning, Johnny. So when someone says to me, oh, I need to stay, even though it's a bad situation right now, it might get better. Ask yourself, are you loving yourself, or are you putting someone else's love above how you love yourself? I'm no longer sacrificing that for nobody. Okay? If you do not step into the room with the right ingredients, I'm throwing you in the trash with love, right? With love. It took me a lot of time to let motherfuckers go because I was afraid. I prayed for things to get better, for them to change, right? But now I'm like, say la the fuck thee. Love yourself, right? Start asking yourself, are you truly loving yourself, or are you putting others above how you love up on yourself? Now, I know there's a couple of people in this room right now that are in situations, okay, where they're staying just to stay, but they're not happy, right? And I'm not talking about people that have figured out their situation and is comfortable the way their situation is. No, I'm talking about people that are out here complaining and craving for something other than what they have. But yet you still go home to that raggedy shit. Right? This is a message for your ass. Love yourself. This will make you think twice about the shit and how you treat people that's in your life. And it'll make you focus on how they treat you. I have trust issues. Kia laughs at me all the time, but I be fucking serious. I be like, I got trust issues. At this point, I be second guessing myself. Do you even trust yourself, Robin? Because you have chosen wrong. You have chosen poor ass motherfucking friends. You have chosen poor ass motherfucking men. I don't even be trusting myself. Theo, and you were one of the first people that told me that it was going to be an amazing feeling before I even felt it. You were one of the first people that said to me, you know what, based on your own past experiences, you told me you will feel free. And I didn't believe it because I've always been a holder of people. But when I let my hand open, as time went on, I felt free. Love yourself. Okay? That's the message that we read today from Ayanna Vanzan until today. Okay? If you don't have a book, get you one. All right? And again, for those that join new, don't talk about my ghetto smoke detector. It's going off. I cannot reach it. Y'all are going to have to hear this beep for the rest of this live. Okay? That's it and that's all. Anyway, y'all, what is today's message? I had to bring this to the table. I've been trying to bring this topic to the table for a while. But I don't want, people get offended by some of my topics. But again, I got to remember that it's my show and I can talk about what I want. And so today's topic is jealous friends and why do we have them? Jealous friends. Why do we have them? Anybody have an experience with jealous friends? Debbie, you right. I have learned that better do comes along. It may not always feel or seem like it, but better actually comes along. And it does. I believe that, Debbie. It does. It's shown up in my life. Definitely has. Jealous friends. Why do we have them? Great question, Cherylee. Great motherfucking question. Great motherfucking question. Great motherfucking question. All right. What building fell in New York, Johnny? I didn't hear about no building falling in New York. They're probably old ass buildings. Jealous friends. Why do we have them? Cherylee asked, are they your real friends if they are jealous? Jealous friends. Why do we have them? Anybody experience jealous friends? I agree with Miss Cheryl. Do jealous and friends go together? I'm asking the same motherfucking question. I think a lot of us need to need to focus on this because a lot of us got yeah. Are they really your friends if they're jealous? Jealous friends, but they don't admit they're jealous. How do you know when jealousy is present in your relationship with your friend? How do you know when jealousy is present? Jealous friends, why do we have them? Valerie said, I know I have jealous friends. What does that look like, Valerie? How does that show up in the friendship? Like, how do you know they're jealous? Give me some of those subtle hints that shows that they're jealous. Right, Theo. When do we know they are jealous? Great question. I got some shit in my opinion, right? Because I say toxic relationships doesn't just exist within romantic relationships, right? Toxic relationships can exist in friendships. How do you recognize jealousy in friendships, right? I'm going to give y'all one. These are some in my opinion. Okay? These are some in my opinion. How do you recognize jealousy in friendship? Hints in my opinion. One, makes low vibrational comments, ends with just kidding. Low vibrational comments and ends with just kidding. Everything is just kidding. Oh, not only in friendships, but in relationships, jealousy can happen. My ex used to do that. He used to poke at me. Big thing. Just kidding. Everything was just kidding. I used to be like, your ass jealous. You go, your whole fucking man in here with all these fucking muscles and shit. And you jealous of your own woman. Just kidding. Or laugh out loud at the end, y'all. Laugh out loud at the fucking end. Johnny said people who keep people around who know that their friend is jealous of them, they may keep them around to stroke their egos. Okay, I don't want them. It's too much work having jealous friends. I don't want it. Deb said when I was younger, I had a friend I worked with in high school. She was so pretty and all the guys liked her and I wasn't jealous but envious. I wanted the attention she got, or so I thought. Okay? Cherylee said, I think I have experienced jealousy in family. What did that look like, Cherylee? Pat said, I cut my jealous friends loose. We speak about once a year, and that's fine with me. And we keep in touch because we were childhood so-called friends. Let me get my water, y'all, because my belly hurt. Deb said, well, fast forward to my second year in college. She came to visit me for the weekend and she informed me that she was envious of my life because I was in college, own apartment, no kids, and doing well. See that? See that? Nakia said they refer to everything you do as little. For example, your little podcast, that little bit of money you get from, yes, your little business. That's a good one. Valerie said, I read that someone can be your friend in flesh, but your enemy in spirit. I believe that. Cheryl Lee said, hurtful as fuck. It's where a lot of my childhood trauma started. I believe it. I believe it, Cheryl Lee. Deb said, it was then that I learned I'm doing just fine. There is no need to be jealous or envious of anyone. There is someone wishing they had what you got. I give people their flowers and love on them. Theo said, I had a friend that told me I changed, but couldn't tell me how. And I was thinking, isn't that what we're supposed to do? This was before my healing journey, so it took me a minute to let go. Oh, I got that. Oh, you changed. So, yes. And you're still the same. So who's the problem? Right? We are supposed to evolve. Like, I hate when people be like, you changed. Okay. Yes, your jealous friends be wanting your whole life, I swear. How do you know your friends are jealous? What are some things that tells you that your friends are jealous of you? How about this one? Oh, this is listen. Never compliment shit you do. Right? Or when you're talking about the shit you do, they change the subject mid-flight because they don't want to hear what you're talking about. Right? Or you share some good news with them and they don't say nothing, they just stay quiet. How many of you have shared some good news with somebody and been like, oh my God, look what happened to me, right? They don't respond or, whatever. They don't congratulate you. How many of you got friends that never have anything nice to say about you? Nakia said, they critique everything about you down to your hair, trying to appear as advice when all it's doing is really tearing you down. Give me an example, Nakia. Give me an example, okay? Give me an example. Because, baby, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, okay? Brandilla says, signs your friends are jealous. They say situations are unfair. They're always super competitive. They stay away from your social media. Woo! They stay away from, oh, you know how many friends? Well, I'm not, people I know in my life, they don't listen. They don't like shit I do on social media. They don't hit like, they don't comment, or maybe once a blue sky, they'll hit like on something, to show that they're acting like they're showing support. You see me, like, if you my friend and I see you post, I'm gonna hit like on that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna hit like on it because I'm supporting you, right? No matter what, I'm gonna hit like on that shit. These motherfuckers will scroll by and not say nothing, but in conversation, they'll be like, oh, I saw you doing so-and-so, and I see you doing so-and-so. Oh, you see me? You see me? But you never have anything to say. You don't show up for nothing I do, right? You don't support me, but you let me know you see me. They stay away from your social media. Theo said, when you start establishing boundaries and they disrespect them or minimize what you are doing, Like, my ex used to minimize my businesses. I didn't give a fuck. And that's why he not here. Oh, you too? You too, Smokey? That happened to you too? My circle fuck ex-hoe did that. Slept with somebody in our circle and is sleeping with that person to this day. And where's Donovan and Damaris? Because I know Brandon is about to graduate, and I better not get uninvited to the events because his godfather is my circle fuck ex-hoe. I will come there strapped and beat on his girl if she open her mouth and say something to me. Other than that, I will sit down in the pew in the auditorium or whatever the fuck we at, and I will be quiet. Just don't say nothing to me. That is terrible. So, Smokey, how did you find out? You know, we nosy on here. A friend went behind your back and was sleeping with your girlfriend. How did you find that out? And so, are you saying that your friend was jealous of you? What was your girlfriend's excuse? What was your girlfriend's excuse? Ooh. Brandilla said, they're always negative. They try to bring you down. They refuse to celebrate you. Yeah. Brandilla. That's why I be like, fuck these people that say they're your friends. They refuse to celebrate you. They're always negative. They try to put you down. They try to fuck up what you're doing. Bring confusion and unrest. Brandilla said, number 7, they need to upstage you. They're very insecure. They don't respect your decisions. Why do we keep these motherfuckers in our circle? If the way you guys are calling out all the things that are signs that your friend is jealous of you, your family is jealous of you, your significant other is jealous of you, why the fuck do we keep these people around in our circle? Any of you guys have people like this in your circle currently today? Why do you keep them around? Definitely vile. Valerie said, I have one friend who tries to mock me because I'm working a job and she's retired. So she'll make fun of me when I'm going to work, but I'm getting the bag. Why do we keep these people around? Brandilla's still counting. 10. Brandilla said 10. They are obsessed with status. They play down your accomplishments. They talking behind your back. They talking behind your back. They try to sabotage the things that you're accomplishing. Right? Protagonist said, jealous friends will complain about you paying, but pay a stranger big bucks. What? Listen. I got friends, well, associates, that when I started my business, the body butter shit, everybody wanted me to make them some body butter, right? But I have a population of people, I had a population of people in my life that thought I was just supposed to give it to them. And I was like, hold up. I'm the only one that get to dip in the body butter without sending myself a Cash App or a Zelle or a payment through a POS system. I'm making this shit. How can I give it to you free if I'm paying for all the ingredients? I'm sitting here right now waiting for some of my supplies to come in that I pay for. Okay? How am I going to give it to you free? They didn't want to pay me, but they will go out and pay somebody else for the same similar product, but they're not going to pay me because we're friends. What kind of fucking friend is that? That ain't a friend. I'll never ask my friends for shit free. Maria is my friend, and she listen, she has a whole retail site, And anything that I need that I see on her site, and some stuff she just pick out and say, do you want one of these or whatever? Every time she bring me something, I try to give the bitch my money and she won't fucking take it. So when she orders body butter, I give her the body butter. That's barter system. She's giving me stuff and I'm giving her stuff. That's different. Then I got friends who are public figures, who got blue checks and shit like that. They don't never offer to advertise my products, to get products free and shit like that. Why? This is how we can support each other. Pay attention to the motherfuckers in your circle. Why do we keep these motherfuckers around? Why do we keep them around? Brandilla said 13. They act fake when you share good things that have happened in your life. Or act like they didn't hear what you said. Their body language reveals insecurity. Yup. They avoid you, particularly after good things. Yup. Family members, significant other, and friends. Pay attention to when you're sharing some good news with someone and they're silent. They change the subject. They act like they didn't hear you. Pay attention to them motherfuckers. They heard you. They just don't want to hear it. Why? Jealous. Valerie said, then I have a best friend from the 90s that never likes my pics, but comments on Plies posts, and I see their likes on celebrities' posts, people they don't even know. Girl, Valerie, let me tell you something. How many fucking times? Okay, I'm gonna read it. How many fucking times? Okay, do I scroll across social media and see people that I have been rocking with for donkey's years? All over Beyonce and everybody posts, all like you said, Valerie, all over these celebrities posts that they don't know. They're supporting them. They pushing them, resharing these celebrity posts. These celebrities already got mass followers. These celebrities are already making money. But here go your friends. See you out here running a business, doing shit. They won't share your shit with no fucking body. They won't tell nobody about your shit. They won't even have a conversation with somebody else about your shit. But they will sit in the room and talk about Beyonce. They will sit in the room and talk about Jay-Z. They will sit in the room and talk about Halle Berry and Halle Bailey and all these motherfuckers that they don't even know. But won't comment on your pic. Oh, I didn't get to Johnny's comment yet. I'm still scrolling down. Brian said, I'm going to get to Johnny's comment. Smokey said, went to his house, which was across the street from me. I went to knock on the door and heard them talking, but wouldn't answer. Good morning, Ghost. So did you kick the fucking door down? I need to hear the story. Wait, Brian said, I waited until they got ready to leave and watched them leave together. Okay, Brandilla is on number 16. My mouth is open, Smokey. I'm still hoping that the rest of the story is down there. Brandilla says 16. Their compliments are actually insults. They are always discouraging. They don't support you at all. Why do you keep these motherfuckers around? How come I don't see Johnny's message? Let me see. Let me go all the way up. Oh, okay, here we go. I did read Johnny's message. He said people who keep people around who know that their friend is jealous of them, they may keep them around to stroke their egos. I read that earlier. I knew I wasn't crazy. Oh my God. I know. Smokey said, I'm waiting for the rest of the story. Think she did it because he had a car before me, so he could go see her at any time. Also, this is when you were younger, because this is before y'all had cars. This was a long time ago. Not like in your adult age, because that's a great question, Shirley. Where does the jealousy stem from? Great question. Anybody got an answer? Protagonist says, I keep jealous people around because I need them to see all those littles become big. I know that's right, Protagonist. I know that's the fuck right. Well, that's what I'm asking, Deb. How old were you, Smokey? Wait a minute, because that's what I'm saying. The key is like, were you in your 20s? Brandilla said various factors such as childhood experiences, parental relationships, and fear of abandonment can cause jealousy. Good one, Brandilla. Good one. That's okay, y'all. You keeping me on my toes. I love it. Brandilla said experiences can lead to fear of abandonment and insecurity in relationships, resulting in a continued feeling of jealousy. Thank you, Valerie. I don't need my ego stroke. I just need love and support. I'm telling you. And somebody tall enough to change the fucking battery in my smoke detector. Because the fuck. Okay, you were younger, Smokey. Okay. Brandilla said, people may also form expectations of what others should do for them. And if these expectations are not met, they may experience harmful, jealous feelings. Nakia said, jealousy stems from within the person's own insecurity. Let me see if I got some shit on here that Brandilla. How about this one? This is a good one. Does not want to mingle with your other friends. Jealous friends, why the fuck do we keep them in our circle? Signs of a jealous friend. Does not want to mingle with your other friends. Who has friends that don't want to mingle with your other friends? Anytime you invite them out, they ask you, well, who's going? Why does she have to go? Why can't I just go? Why can't you just invite me? Why? What? Does not want to mingle with your other friends, okay? You invite them out and you invite somebody else out and they immediately have an attitude because you invited somebody else out. Somebody that doesn't want to mingle with their other friends. They just want to have you to themselves. And they ask you to constantly prove the level of relationship, friendship you have with them by forcing you to prioritize them in your life over their other friends. Why do we fucking keep these people in our lives? Does not want to mingle with your other friends. You know how many horror stories I hear? Well, that's true, Nakia. I'm not talking about those, the ones that you have to separate because of attitude. I'm talking about the ones who just does not want you to have other friends. But that is so true. Some friends can't mingle, and for that reason, I do separate my friends sometimes. Because if you got a fucked up attitude, some friends you can't be around because some of my friends really fight. And I just be trying to keep the peace because I don't be fighting. The fuck. Okay. But I'm talking about those friends that don't want you to have other friends. That when they see you hanging out with other people individually with other people, they always got something smart to say. Or when you invite them out and invite other people, they always got something smart to say. They just want you to themselves. What about that? I run into this a lot. You know, it so happens that I'm always the new friend, right, in the circle. And the old friends are side-eyeing me. And I'm like, why the fuck they side-eyeing me? I come with peace and I come with love. I don't overhog anybody's attention. I sit and I enjoy my fucking self. Okay? But I have experienced on more than one occasion where I've come into a new friendship and their friends have an issue with how much time they're spending with me. opposed to them. And I'm like, are we still doing this at this adult age? Maybe they like my energy a little bit more. Maybe I bring a little level of peace that you don't bring. Why the fuck does it matter? So Cheryl Lee says, so is jealousy the same as a hater? Ooh. I don't know. Because you can be jealous but not hate on the person. So I don't know. I don't know. Valerie said, one of my jealous friends came here to visit when they went back home. She tried to redo her apartment to look like mine. Girl, child. Okay, I'm glad you went there, Val, because the other thing that I had on my page is emulates a majority of things that you do. Single black female type stuff. I don't know if men do this, but women do this, okay? They try to look like you in every possible way, And, it's funny. Okay? That goes to Valerie's comment. Okay? Okay, Nakia said, that's me forever the new friend that gets the side eye. Yep, I always get the side eye. I come into circles and people side eye me. They don't, they get angry because I'm hanging out with their friend on a regular basis. I don't know. And you know what cracks me the fuck up? I don't even be giving a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And I be having a good ass time not giving a fuck. I'll be like, I don't care. I'm invited out individually with friends and in groups, and never do I complain. Never do I. I don't need my friend to just be my friend. I need them to have a life because I have a damn life, and I have I have diverse people in my life. I don't have time for shit like that. But I'm the friend that gets the side eye when I come into the circle. People are like, oh, I don't know if I like her. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. How about that? That's a great question, Smokey. Great question. Nakia said, yes, they really are doing it. We exude great energy and good times. The minute we fuck up, the old friends are right there, egging ish on as if we were never real friends. Mm. Mm. Sleeping with the enemy. When you think they're your friends, and then when some shit pop off, they popping off with them motherfuckers about you. And you thought y'all were friends. This is why I got trust issues. I do. Brian has a good question. Is there such a thing as good jealousy? That's a great question. Is there such a thing as good jealousy? Is there such a thing as good jealousy? That's a great question. Valerie, you said I let people fight their own battles. I do too, Valerie. But I've experienced where friends of mine have been caught in like that situation where their other friends are mad at them because they're hanging out with other friends, and it puts people in a bad space. Like, why, if you are my friend, right? Why would you make me feel bad for hanging out with other people? If you're my friend, right? If you're my friend, why are you angry because I'm meeting new people? And I'm inviting you along for the ride. And you're still mad. See, I don't have time for people like that. That's why my circle is very, very, very fucking small. Very small. A lot of times I become friends with people that I'm friends with. Like we'll become associates through branches, right? But my core circle, the people that are close to me, the people that I actually pick up the phone and call on a regular basis, is so small. So very fucking small. So small. Right? Because those people that I hang with, they don't give me jealousy vibes. But some of the branches of people that be hanging off the sides, they do. And it's sad. I agree, Brandilla. I don't think there's good in jealousy. Jealousy is low vibrational, and I agree with that. But anybody is welcome to their opinion. Why the fuck do we keep these people around in our life? Okay? So my question is, do these people think we don't see them? Do they think we don't see that they're jealous? They don't think that we're just ignoring it? Like, do they think that this is not showing up? I want to say this. For those that act jealous and are moving funny with their friends, we see you. They see you. Okay? Believe you me. Ask yourself, if you are that person that's jealous of your friends, sit the fuck down in a corner and ask yourself why. That sounds like something you got to deal with personally within yourself, and you're projecting it onto somebody else. Theo said, I don't know if it's jealousy, but I have experienced this. Get upset when you remain cordial, friends with someone they no longer talk to without letting you know and start treating you differently. Good one, Theo. I don't deal with you anymore, right? But maybe Nakia still deals with you, right? And then I start mistreating Nakia because she still deals with you. I don't do that. I don't do that. There's many of people I don't deal with anymore that other people might deal with. I don't give a fuck. That ain't got shit to do with me. Right? But there are so many people that be like, I'm not dealing with this person no more, so you don't deal with them. We are not in kindergarten. I build my own relationships with people based on my own relationships. And you cannot tell me who to fucking deal with or who not to deal with. If you got a personal issue with that problem, that's on you. Because see, what I have learned is that good friends will fall the fuck out. They'll try to get you in the midst of it and talk about don't deal with that person. 2 months later, them motherfuckers will be speaking again and you the enemy. I just be minding my business. Smokey said, I've had friends say to me that they were jealous of me because I wasn't married and can come and go as I please. Really? Damn, they feel like they can't come and go as they please in their marriage? Well, I guess they can't because people are jealous of a lot of shit, a lot of weird shit. Meanwhile, Smokey, they don't know that maybe for you, that's not a good thing. Maybe for you, you want to be married, Brandilla said, jealousy is taught at times. If you always hear your elders being jealous and making jealous comments, you learn that behavior. True learned behavior. One of the things that I say on this show is we got to unlearn a lot of toxic shit and relearn some healthy shit. Because you're right, Brandilla. A lot of us, the behavior that we're displaying is learned. But as adults, you are responsible for that behavior. At some point, you cannot go back and blame your family and blame your upbringing. You have to check yourself into the fucking room of accountability and be like, let me get my shit together. Let me get my adult old ass together. Right? Sometimes it's taught, but we as adults are responsible to change and do better. We are. Valerie, now, see, true story. I have a true story. I meant to go to Valerie's comment. This is a true fucking story, y'all. Valerie, I've told y'all before how I met Valerie. I used to date a girl in Buffalo. I live my life out loud. I don't care. Who the fuck gonna check me, boo? I used to date a girl in Buffalo, and Valerie and I met that way. Okay. And so Valerie and I have been friends since then. I met Valerie through a mutual friend, not mentioning no names, right? Me and that mutual friend fell out. It was related to that story that I told that happened years ago when Facebook was popping and the groups was popping, and we had a weight loss group thing, and the administrator of the group lost all this weight, and she used to come in there and talk about how she did these protein shakes or whatever the fuck, right? And had a bunch of people in the group following her diet routine, but the one thing she left out was that she had fat loss surgery. I didn't know that. Her best friend came into my inbox and said she had weight loss surgery. And I was like, oh, okay, that's not my business. But then her best friend went on the page and made a comment, and the group went in. So this girl inboxes me and says, delete the comment off the page. I said, no, that's your best friend. You're an admin of this group, just like I'm an admin of this group. If you want to delete your best friend's comment, you go to fuck ahead and delete your best friend's comment. I'm minding my business, okay? She was like, oh, it turned into her arguing with me. Oh, I will fuck you up. Come here. Come here. I don't even fight. And I was like, come here. I said, as a matter of fact, your friend, which is AKA Val's friend, lives in my development. Come through. When you visit her, visit me. I work from home and I sit by the pool most days in the afternoon. Come on. She claimed she was coming to put her 2 feet up my ass, and she was good friends with Valerie's good friend. Okay? So ultimately, they never showed up to put their feet up my ass, and I stayed by the pool on a regular basis. Okay? And Valerie's friend that I met Valerie through stopped speaking to me, because she was friends with that raggedy ass bitch who was mad because somebody exposed her weight loss surgery, and it wasn't me. Okay? And me and Val's friend fell out. We did. Val didn't have to continue to be friends with me. That's a true fucking story. That is a true fucking story. Val didn't have to continue to be friends with me, because when I went to Buffalo, the first 2 trips was because of her friend. I was traveling with Valerie's friend. The rest of the times I went to Buffalo was because I started to see the girl that lived up there. But I met Valerie through a mutual friend that I don't even fuck with anymore. And Valerie still rocks out with me. She didn't have to. But don't threaten me with a fucking good time talking about you gonna come put 2 feet up my ass, baby. Me and my asses was waiting. Come on. That's a true story. Deb said, we are all adults and can be friends with whoever we choose, but a leopard can't change their spots. Nope. Val said, right. I felt it was so childish. She expected me to mistreat Robin. I didn't even know that part. And not be friends with her. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that, because Valerie seamlessly continued to be friends with me, never skipping a beat, never telling me that her friend didn't want her to be friends with me. Every time I went to Buffalo, Valerie treated me with open arms and kindness. I've been all up and down Valerie's house. We done hung out, drank, and we're still friends. All over nonsense. Over a Facebook group because somebody the fuck lied. And I didn't give a fuck. It wasn't my business. And we're still friends. True story. And I'm still friends or associates with the girl up in Buffalo that I used to see. We still chat, check in on each other's Facebook pages or whatever. There's no hate. See, jealousy. She was jealous and felt like I was rolling the red carpet out. I felt it was an insult to me to expect me not to be friends with Robin. It was an insult to my character to think I would mistreat her. Why? Because I never did nothing to Valerie. I never did nothing to Valerie's friend. But, because some person on social media lied And you know how these Facebook groups, they try to hold an alliance together. People that they don't even fucking really know. And they join these alliances with strangers on Facebook over bullshit. Over bullshit. Okay? And Valerie didn't have to remain friends with me, and she did. Seamlessly. What the hell you heard, Ghost? What the hell you heard, Ghost? Yep, she is. She's definitely a good solid. Okay? Why the fuck do we keep these people in our circle? Why do we do it? Why do we remain friends with people who are jealous of us? If they are jealous of you, how could they add anything positive to your life? A question. That's a question. If you have a jealous person in your circle, one, Shirley asks, is that truly a friend? Is that truly a friend? Why do you keep them in your circle? How does it benefit you to keep people like this in your circle? And if you recognize jealousy, right? Do you think that you can have a conversation with the person that's exuding jealous behavior? Do you think they would be open to having a discussion? How do you tell someone or ask someone, are you jealous of me? Without them being offended. How do you ask that? How do you ask that? Are you jealous of me? Right away, those are words that's going to take somebody right into defense mode. Are you jealous of me? Who is going to admit, yes, I'm jealous? Except, Debbie said the girl admitted to her. But it is very rare that somebody just comes out and be like, I'm jealous of you, and really means it. Yes, people say it in joke. Girl, I'm jealous. Go, girl, go, girl. But who honestly comes to you and says, I'm jealous? And admits that their jealous behaviors have been inconsiderate. Good morning, I am Jacinta. Oh, I don't find it happens that much in the men arena, but I'm not a man, so I can't speak. I don't know how men show jealousy, right? Besides sleeping with other people's girls, right? How else do men show jealousy? Smokey said, I just asked them, I don't give a fuck. You just come out and say, are you jealous? Y'all said my BFF wanted me to hate our commander because she didn't like her. Girl, please, she cool with me. Plus, she can affect our promotions. My friend lost it when I spent Christmas with her family. Child. You know how many times I have taken a mouthful because I have done something. I have heard it all. Oh, you spend time with this person more than me. Oh, you invite this person out to places you don't invite me. Oh my God. I'd be like, oh my God, y'all making my ass itch. Like, please don't do me. I don't have time for it. I fucking don't. I don't have time to be babysitting 40 and 50-year-olds. I don't have time. Okay? Everybody can't go every place I go. Right? I know my friends. I know their personalities. Okay? I got some friends that I might take places and they'll be ready to go to fuck home. And I'll be like, I decide based on the energy and where I'm going who would be a better fit. And I'm not going to feel guilty about that. Because you have something they can't obtain. And you know what, Smokey? Not my business. It's not. But the bigger question is, why the fuck do we keep them around? For what? We just read today in a positive thought about loving yourself, dealing with emotional abuse, dealing with physical abuse, being in situations where you make excuses for the people in your life and you say things can get better, things might get better. So you stay and you keep these people in your life. For what? For what? Hoping that things get better? Yes, y'all, that's my smoke detector going off. I made 3 comments about it. I'm too short to reach it. I cannot reach it. It kept me up half the night. I texted my maintenance man early this morning and said, please the fuck come help me. I can't reach the shit. Not even if I stand on a chair, I cannot reach it. It's all the way up there. So you're going to have to get this beat for now. So back to my thought. Loving yourself is surrounding yourself with love, right? Having love poured into you, not staying in situations that are toxic, not staying in situations where people are jealous of you, not staying in situations where you're saying to yourself, things will get better. No, things will get better when you remove yourself from that fucking situation. I know my thing got the beat. Beep. I could do a rap song to my smoke detector. Fuck y'all. Love yourself. I know I'm learning to love myself, and less and less, less and less, I apologize for the decisions that I make in my life. I'm not sorry. I am not sorry for the decisions that I make in my life. And if that looks like, let me see if my maintenance man responded. Nope. And if that looks like, my text messages be funny. If that looks like walking away from people, places, and things, then do it, right? Stop convincing yourself you have to stay in the presence of people that are not showing up in loving ways, and it's taking away the love that you need to be given to yourself. Yes, Ron, misery loves company. I heard it and I've witnessed that shit. I don't want it. I know I am the center. I know you right. You said you'll never take sleep for granted again. I know that's right, the babies. I know that's right. But listen, I'm going to move to closure. But before I move to closure, you know, there's a couple of things I got to say. Wait a minute, because additional people booked. Um, you know, great things are happening. More people are booking their rooms. I'm going to get a count from Avia to see how many rooms we got as of today, right? I'm so excited, y'all. So let me just remind y'all of a couple of things coming up. Okay, we already talked about the March 8th weekend, the rodeo. I'm trying to get my tickets, but these tickets are expensive. So pray for me, baby Jesus, that I got to buy a ticket to fly. And so I'm going to work on this ticket. Don't worry, no fears. I will be there, okay? But March 8th weekend, we're doing a rodeo. Okay, so come one, come all. All right. The fuck, we will give address to all the activities. Well, let me go there first. We will give address to all the activities. On March 8th, the first event that's going to take place is a 90-minute book read on the book All About Love by Bell Hooks. We'll be discussing this, watching the YouTube channel, pulling up the various chapters that people select and they want to discuss. Then we'll move into games and things, right? Our drinking games will commence and kick off. And then Saturday, the 9th, we're going to do rodeo activities. Sunday, we're going to be doing brunch, okay? And so it's a fully packed weekend. Some of us will be leaving Monday. Some of us will be leaving Tuesday, or whatever the case may be. But whatever it is, we're going to have a fully packed weekend. All right. The next order of business is our Coffee with Friends third annual. Okay. Um, One second, you guys. Oh, um, all right, so guys, I'm sorry, I was multitasking, talking to Avia, but this is our third annual end of summer soiree. $50 per person. Deposit goes directly to the travel agent. You do all of your travel arrangements through Travel Joy, aka Avia Bank. She will assist you with all the things that you need to do. So with that being said, so far we have 6 people going, 5 rooms booked. It's crazy because 5 rooms booked, 2 people are in, well, me and Nakia are sharing a room, and then I have 4 other rooms that's booked so far. So we have 6 people going. One person is pending having open conversations with Avia now. All right. So that would give us 6 rooms. All right. I'm gonna have some exciting things happening. I'm trying to work with the travel agent and see what kind of raffle I can do, or some kind of drawing in case, we end up with, options for a free upgrade, options for a free room. Maybe somebody will win a free room. Maybe somebody will win a free upgrade. We don't know. We're going to be putting these fantastic, little surprises together for this group. All right. In the meantime, between time, book your spot. $50 is all you need to book your room at this resort. Okay. And so we have 6 people booked so far. The next order of business is Friendsgiving in November. All of these people's names you see on here owes their money. Well, 1 or 2 of them is paid in full. All right. But y'all know the rest of y'all on here with the names on here, including myself, Raw to the Bone is up there. I owe a balance of 175. Make sure you guys are sending in your monies. Y'all know my Cash App. If you don't, go to the QR code, go to my link tree and get my Cash App information, or go to the link in any one of my social media profiles and go to my Cash App. If you sent me the money before, you know what my Cash App is. Don't act crazy. Send me your money so I can get this, so I can get these rooms. So I can get this house paid for. This is actually the exact house we will be in. All right. In Galveston, Texas. All right. I'm not ready to talk about Friendsmas yet. I need to get the summer soiree going, and I need to get the Houston house paid for before I take on another thing. All right. If it wasn't for Debbie and Fancy helping me, I don't know what I would do, because baby, finding these houses is a lot of work. And so I appreciate the help that I get from you guys. Okay. Oh, wait, Bradzilla, your smoke detector is bleeping too? Because, I always feel so ghetto when my shit is bleeping. Like, I'm really fucking annoyed. Like, this man better come. This man better come the fuck on. Okay? All right, Valerie, you just ordered your book. Johnny said, some jealous friends are not necessarily malicious. Sometimes people bond over like circumstances, and when the dynamics change, they become jealous. If they allow that to change the relationship, where's the rest? That's when things can become toxic. So then it is malicious. It became toxic. They didn't do it on purpose, but I don't know. That goes back to the question Smokey asked, is there a good jealousy? Right? Well, Deb, that's a great question. Is there a chance she just missed you? And if y'all used to talk on the phone for hours, is there a chance you can reconcile? That's a good question, I am Jacinta, that Debbie asked. Nakia said, what within you attracts those type of people? They became a friend first before they were jealous. Maybe they were jealous all along, and they became a friend because of that. Ever think about that? Right? Maybe they were already jealous, and they connected with you through jealousy. I know, I swear I know people that hang with me that really feel some type of way about me, and I be laughing on the inside. I be like, I know you side-eye me when we not together, right? But I don't hang with them on an individual basis. Normally, those type of people are part of a circle of a group circle that goes out occasionally, right? And so I don't hang out with any individual people on a regular basis that's jealous of me. No. But there are branches that branch off from my immediate friends where branches are jealous, and those people I don't hang with. I didn't attract them. I'm friends with their friends. The fuck? You know? But what about when you have family that's jealous? You didn't pick them. You just was born into that family. But that's a good question. I am Jacinta said, at Deb, nah, the relationship was one-sided. I truly think it was a seasonal friendship, and I've had time to grieve that friendship. I wish her well, but nope, that ain't it for me. I am Jacinta, I ain't the fuck man. I'm with you. That ain't it for me. The fuck? Brandilla said, I got my highlighter ready. I know that's right. I got to get a new highlighter because somebody took mine. I just be making notes. Deb said, Mo, when are you coming back to Houston? I promise to take off so we can actually hang out, girl, because they got 5 jobs. You over the turkey hut? Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, y'all, I got to start my day. I'm going to steal one from work. We can't even do that no more because we don't even go into the office. We don't have nobody that orders our supplies. We don't, the fuck, we buy our own shit or go on to the Staples store through our job and order a bunch of shit to have delivered to our house. Because at this point, I don't know. I just be buying my own shit. So I'm just going to go and get me a highlighter, Good morning. What? Good morning, Chuck. Good morning. I can't. Chalk came on here, changed his name to Chalk Mob. The last time you came on here with your whole government name. The fuck? Well, welcome. Chalk, you missed all the announcements, but I'm sure Smokey and Ghost will update you guys. Hey, Georgie, will update you guys on the trips and the adventures. Chalk, I did ask if you were coming on the trip, and they said probably not. They didn't think that you could get away for the weekend. But, it's all good. We'll be there in Houston for the rodeo. So you're more than welcome to participate. You and your significant other, more than welcome to participate with the activities that we have going on the weekend. We are peace and we are love. Okay. And so I'm just saying, come through. Okay. I'm disappointed that I never got to try the turkey leg hut, but the way y'all talk about it, I'm not even gonna try it. Seriously. I am not gonna try it because they are having fever troubles in the turkey hut, so I'm done. I guess I'll know. I might get a big old turkey leg at the rodeo. Don't judge me if I'm walking around doing this. Don't judge me. Do not judge me, okay? I'm going to eat a turkey leg some the fuck where. Okay? And so with that, y'all, I'm going to end because I got to go to work. Oh my God, I got so much work to do. They trying to work a sister, okay? They are really trying to work a sister. I showed up at work yesterday, blackety black, right? My boss said to me, I don't know how you wear those boots. The boots were not even high, right? But they were I just go to work. They were over my knee boots, like up to my thighs, but they couldn't see they were on my thighs because my dress covered it. But all they saw was boots and then my dress. And my boss was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, I fell last week, 2 weeks ago, coming to work. This is why the fuck I don't like coming to work. And he just looked at me. I'm just saying, okay? And so I'm going to have that smoked meat for you. Oh, shoot. What? What? Don't get a bitch excited. What? Smoked meat? You know, I get on you guys. I'm like, the fellas better show up with the smoked meat. Because y'all had the nerve to cook all that damn smoked meat the other day, eating up that shit. I was here hungry. Okay, come on with the smoked meat. Okay. And with that, y'all, you know what I say. Always move with peace and love. Like a lot of times we wake up. This is what I tell people on TikTok. We wake up with a lot of trials and tribulations. I woke up this morning. The first thing I said was, I got to go get an ultrasound on my kidney. I got to go and figure out this report I got to do at work. I got to do this and I got to do that. And my mind got so crazy before I can even fully open up my eyes. And I said, stop, rewind. Thank you for another day. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to go through another day of my trials and tribulations. That's a blessing. And so I bring myself back to the present moment and I try to find pleasure in my present moment, because anything that I'm faced with, anything that I got to deal with, that shit's still going to be there, right? But I need to appreciate the moment, appreciate the fact that I've given another opportunity to deal with whatever it is in front of me. And so I pass that message on. You know, I know a lot of us wake up with a lot of shit on our mind, but try to pull yourself back, rewind, be grateful in the moment, okay? In the moment, right? Because many people didn't open up their eyes this morning. I'm just saying. All right. And so with that, y'all, I'm going to send y'all out, because you know what I say. Even when you feel low, you can still what?
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
And you can.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Yep.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Yep.
I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And I don't. This is Royalty Devon, and this is Coffee with Friends. And get this message on the way out. Move in peace and love, y'all. Come back tomorrow. Freestyle Friday. What? Hey, hustle hard. I be making moves. What?
Through the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I be doing shit my way.
On the highway.
And in the driveway, it's a nice way.
What?
It's a dime through the climb, I invite pain.
Hey.
In the bitch, now I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain
anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient is belief. What?
Really see
With the negativity.
but I just gotta let by that energy.
What?
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And I don't. Peace, y'all. See you tomorrow. Freestyle Friday. Whatever sticks